Ever wondered how to travel on a budget for a week? Well, the concept of budget travel is not as elusive as it might sound. In fact, it's entirely possible to have a remarkable travel experience without having to dig too deep into your pockets. This is an adventure that thrives on careful planning, smart decisions, and a knack for finding joy in simple pleasures. Budget travel doesn't mean you have to compromise on the allure of your vacation. Instead, it's about making your money stretch further, allowing you to explore more, meet new people, and create lasting memories. In this video, we will provide a step-by-step guide to planning a week-long trip on a budget, visiting beautiful spots like the enchanting Montserrat, and much more. So if you're ready to take on the adventure of a lifetime without emptying your wallet, stick around for some excellent budget travel tips. The first step to successful budget travel is careful planning. Picture this: you're planning a week-long getaway. You want to visit beautiful spots like Montserrat, but you're on a tight budget. Sounds challenging, right? But with a bit of savvy planning, it's more than achievable. The first thing to consider is your destination. Some places are inherently more affordable than others. Popular tourist spots may seem appealing, but often, less visited areas offer just as much beauty and charm without the hefty price tag. So, don't be afraid to venture off the beaten path. The timing of your travel also plays a crucial role. Traveling during the off-peak season can significantly reduce your expenses. Flights, accommodation, and even attractions often drop their prices during these times. So if you're flexible with your dates, it's worth considering. Speaking of flights, let's talk about transportation. Whether it's a plane, train, or automobile, getting there is usually one of the biggest costs. But don't despair. There are plenty of ways to find cheap flights and other modes of travel. From booking in advance to using price comparison websites and apps, you can snag some fantastic deals. And finally, consider planning your daily activities. Museums, tours, and excursions can add up quickly, but many places offer free or discounted entry on certain days or times. So do your research and plan accordingly. Remember, a well-planned trip can save you a lot of money and stress. Scene script. Accommodation and meals can eat up your budget if you're not careful. Finding the right place to stay is crucial. Look beyond the traditional hotel setup and explore alternatives. Hostels are a fantastic option. They are often cheaper and offer a unique opportunity to meet like-minded travelers. If you don't fancy bunking with strangers, many hostels offer private rooms too. Budget hotels are another great option. They might not have all the in-room amenities of a luxury hotel, but they provide a comfortable place to rest at the end of a long day of exploration. Home-sharing services like Airbnb can also provide affordable accommodations. Not only do you get to live like a local, but you also have the opportunity to cook your own meals, which brings us to the next point. Food can be a significant expense when traveling. However, with a few smart choices, you can save considerably. Start by eating like a local. Street food and local markets are not only cheaper but also provide an authentic taste of the region's cuisine. Preparing your own meals is another way to save. If your accommodation has a kitchen, take advantage of it. Visit a local grocery store, buy fresh ingredients, and cook up a storm. It's not only cost-effective, but also adds a fun element to your travel experience. With a little creativity and flexibility, you can save a lot on accommodation and meals. Exploring doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. In fact, the essence of exploration lies in immersing yourself in the local culture. And often the most authentic experiences come without a hefty price tag. When it comes to transportation, consider cheaper alternatives like public transit. Buses and trains offer a unique window into the daily life of locals, and you might just stumble upon an off-the-beaten-track spot that wasn't in your guidebook. Walking or biking can be another great way to get around. Not only is it free, but it also allows you to take in the sights and sounds at your own pace. You'd be surprised at the hidden gems you can discover when you're not rushing from point A to point B. In terms of attractions, don't be fooled into thinking that the best ones always come with an admission fee. Many cities offer free or low-cost activities, from public parks and museums to local festivals and markets. And remember, sometimes the best experiences come from simply wandering around, trying out street food, chatting with the locals, or sitting in a cafe and watching the world go by. So don't be afraid to venture off the tourist trail. Do your research, use your common sense, and be open to new experiences. After all, the world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered, and many of them won't cost you a penny. Exploring on a budget just requires a little research and a willingness to try new things. So, now you know the basics of budget travel. We've journeyed together through the process of planning a budget-friendly trip, focusing on how to make your money go further without compromising on the experience. In our plan, we cost-efficient accommodation options, from hostels to vacation rentals, and we explored how to keep meals affordable by self-catering or seeking out local eateries off the beaten path. We also looked at how to explore your destination without breaking the bank, using public transport, joining free city tours, or even just taking a leisurely stroll. But let's not forget about the importance of contingency fund. Unexpected costs can arise, and it's crucial to have a safety net. You never know when you might need a little extra for an impromptu adventure or an unforeseen circumstance. Flexibility is another key to budget travel. Embrace the unexpected and be open to change. If a museum you wanted to visit is closed, find a free public park to explore instead. If the hostel you plan to stay in is fully booked, try a vacation rental or consider a different location. And finally, keep track of your spending. It's easy to lose sight of your budget when you're caught up in the excitement of travel. But by noting down your expenses, you can ensure you're sticking to your budget and making your money go as far as possible. Remember, budget travel is about making the most of your money so you can have an amazing experience. Happy travels! And if you found these tips helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more budget travel guides. Safe travels!